Yo, edit. Proper bend your hand. Yep, yeah, G. Tenant, bring the heat. Yo, Ed and Grant, controllers in hand. DMG Gaming, the digital land. Talking about pixels, 8-bit plans. Drop knowledge bombs harder than Crash Band. Mics on fire like Mario's flower. Power up, spit in under an hour. Joystick stories, arcade glory. Grant got the jokes that narrates the story. DMG, the level's complete. Talking games, yo, they bring that heat. From the classics to the next gen sweet. Press start, no pause, this podcast elite.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Grant Rowland here with the DMG Gaming Podcast. And as always, I am joined by the Crimson Desert King himself, my boy, Ed Phillips. What up, my boy?
What up, man?
What up, dude?
I got some beef.
Oh, God. Well, it looks like it's attached to your stomach. But anyway, go ahead.
I got some beef, Grant.
Uh-oh. What's beef, Ed?
I got some animosity.
Uh-oh.
Some Anna.
Oh, so nothing but Anna, ho.
So I've been on some travels recently.
Okay.
I gotta say, England, like, you know, where London is, Grant. Do you know England? The British governor.
It's the worst accent ever. Hey, go ahead.
Listen, can we just end the debate? Like, your food is trash.
Your food is god awful. Like, that's all.
Your food is. This is like my fourth time in England. Garbage, putrid. The only thing you should order in England is fish and chips. That is literally the only thing they can fucking make.
Yep.
That's the only thing that tastes good.
I don't know what their obsession is with like fucking like lots of vinegar, beans and toast, vinegar, fig,
half-baked
plums,
cooked slice of bacon,
spotted dick. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, dude, I just tried normal food that you would get anywhere else, and it is horrible. Like they're Reubens. You know what a Reuben is?
I got a culinary art degree. Fucking I know what a Reuben is.
Sauerkraut. You know, depending on what you want. You know, it could be corned beef. It could be what is the other one? Pastrami or whatever. You know, however you want to make your Reuben. Mm-hmm. Well, they choose to. They put basically spam in the Reuben. And it's not really that Thousand Island sauce or whatever it is, you know what I'm talking about? That Reuben sauce?
Yeah.
It's basically what it is, Thousand Island, right? No. Like I've eaten MREs better than that shit, dude. Than English food. Like, I am literally better taken care of. I will take a box of fucking MREs for a month and I will eat better than I do in London.
So I did that. I actually did that. During the hurricane, I actually ate a box of MREs for a month, and I gained like 30 pounds. I was so fucking fat.
Once, did you?
Dude, I was so fucking fat. Like, I was like, what is going on here? I did not know.
I bet you didn't take one shit the entire time.
I did not know, Ed, that each MRE has like 19,000 calories a piece or whatever it is. Like, I was eating like three. I know they're really like 1,500 calories a piece because it's supposed to be like a full course meal.
2,000.
Yeah.
Everything together is about 2,000.
But I ate 3 of them a day.
Yeah, no, with like the bread that's like basically a cracker.
Oh yeah. But nah, dude. But I used to always get the ones that are like I'd always open them up first and eat the ones with the Skittles.
Yeah. Malachi, good to see you,
man.
Diablo buddy.
Also that jalapeno cheese.
Oh, hey.
It's good. I mean, it's gonna block you up for about 6 weeks.
You're gonna be feeling it later. Oh my gosh, dude. The one I do like, of course, the tuna and the Star Kiss tuna package. That's really one of the best ones. But the chili mac with some Tabasco, That's good, man.
Hey,
Dude, get a chili mac MRE. Pour some Tabasco in it.
I probably still got
Mix
some
around.
somewhere. I probably
Heat it up though. Use the heater.
they last to like 2070. Yeah, the heater. Me and the heater don't get along. Actually,
you don't know how to work that heater, do you? You're only supposed to pour a little bit of water in, Grant. There's a line for a reason.
I was like, why is
just
this?
dump too much water and just doesn't even work.
It looked like a fucking alchemist, like all the smoke going everywhere. I was like,
yeah, you're supposed to fill the water to the line, put the little food packet in, close it, put it back in the box.
I didn't
close
do that.
The box and leave it at a tilt, 45-degree angle somewhere.
I was like holding it in my hand. I was like, what?
20 years of eating MREs, Grant. You actually make little bombs out of those fuckers too.
Fuck.
All right, but we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, England.
Can't say bomb, Ed. You can't say bomb.
Bomb?
You're the bomb.
I am the bomb.
No, you're not. Fuck.
But England, yeah, fuck off.
Yeah, they have terrible food.
Your nasty food.
Like, I don't understand how their food is so awful. Like, they have this obsession with vinegar and everything. Like, it's just weird.
You know, they
like,
want to talk shit about America a lot, dude.
We're fat for a reason.
Your country sucks.
Our food is good. It's not healthy for you. We're fat for a reason.
I've been to so many countries, and there's nothing to brag about England. Oh, we got the
Big Ben.
We got the London Bridge. So fucking what?
There's only two good things about England, and that's Big Ben and Sherlock Holmes. Other than that, it sucks.
We have space.
Yeah.
You guys have no space.
Right?
Unless you own a farm and you're really rich, then yeah, you got space. But that's
they also have the bubonic plague.
That's very small population. Here in America, we have space.
That's right. We have a lot of fat people, but
yeah, we do have a lot of fat people. Like
you have us on the obesity. Touche.
No, those fat
Dude,
people.
I will say this. I will say this.
No, I don't want to hear that shit. There's fat people in England. There's plenty of fat people in England.
But you know what, though, man? There's a lot of fat people in Mississippi. Like, Mississippi got a lot of fat motherfuckers around.
Some fried okra.
Like, I've literally,
that's
like,
fried
I'm like,
okra and all that fried shit.
So, my girlfriend is from Colombia, and so she's like, comes from like a healthy country where they eat like fresh fruits and real water, and like they walk everywhere. So she told me, she's like, have you noticed how many fat people are in Mississippi? And I didn't notice it until like she pointed it out. Like everybody's fucking fat. like I started noticing it. Like every 1 in 3 people are fat. It's an epidemic. I didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah, Malachi said, didn't England build house very thin to help with property tax? Actually, they're increasing their property taxes and everything like that. Yeah. So yeah, but like. I don't want to hear it. English people really can't talk shit, dude. They
food
can't.
sucks.
Yeah, food sucks.
Canada's got good food. You ever been to Canada?
No, actually, I've never been to Canada. I mean, there's no reason to. Like, we don't have military bases.
I mean, if you had to like stop off on a flight or something through there.
Well, I mean, I actually we kind of do have joint stuff there, but no, I never stopped off in Canada. Been to Alaska. That's pretty much Canada.
Now you know you go to Mexico, you go get fucking super fat.
Yeah. I'd kill some Mexican food.
Oh, we know.
Some tacos and some...
You'll kill that Mexican bathroom too.
Yeah. Dude, when I was in Taiwan, I ate a ramen in a restaurant there, and like after just finishing a bowl of ramen, I had stupid diarrhea for like 3 days. And this was like
I thought you're dying.
Boiled raw, it was boiled water and everything. But I still got some type of bug from their.
You probably ate like cockroach juice. It's probably like
I don't know what it was, but the ramen was good, but the next 3 days were horrible.
You probably thought you were dying.
In Iraq, I got a bug after eating some kebab.
They probably picked it up they probably rubbed it on their ball sack.
Kebab is just like, it's rice, lamb, and it's like
I don't like lamb. You like lamb. I fucking hate lamb.
I don't mind lamb.
It's too gamey.
Yeah, I like lamb. I like it like Lamb Heroes. Those are real good.
Yeah, that's good. Not lamb, but heroes are good.
Yeah. But yeah.
You look like you would live well in Greece. You look like your name would be like Constantopoulos.
I mean, I am a Greek god, so there's that.
Buddha. Fucking God.
But yeah, so fuck Britain. And it's funny. Like, I don't want to go into that. I won't go into that.
Later, we'll do that for DMG after
Trashing
dark.
countries and stuff. No, but fuck your food, Britain. I would say British people friendly. I like to talk to them. They're friendly at some of the pubs I went to. Great people, some of them. Not your, I would say, modern day leftist that you have in Britain. Their form of the left. They were fucking shitty people, and you could tell they're shitty people, just like we have here. But a lot of the guys I met at the pubs, they were cool. Met some vets, some British Navy vets.
That's cool.
Yeah,
fucking sing like English, like fucking drinking songs.
No, but they had like clubs. They have like these little clubs they form that are like, same thing as like RBFW or Legion, stuff like that. They have the same kind of thing over there.
You should have but like instead of gangs, they have like soccer club gangs.
Yeah. So I like some of the British people. You
should have told them Tottenham, Ed. Should.
Yeah, but your food, fish and chips. Like that's all I did. After I had that Reuben and some other shit, and their breakfast and stuff like that, and tea and biscuits. I don't fucking care. Fuck tea and biscuits. Give me some coffee.
Give me a McDouble, bitch.
It's a cookie, motherfucker.
So out of all the countries you've been to, what's your favorite food? Oh God, I shouldn't have said that. Now we're talking about Okinawa.
Oh, you want to hear some Okinawan stories? That's a king Okinawa, dog. Yeah, it was Japan. Japan had my favorite food. Yeah, because I mean, their sushi, all their sushi is, especially Okinawa, it's a major fish industry.
Yeah.
Everything was just fresh, like literally caught that day and made into sushi.
You said London.
Eat jellied eel for traditional food.
What the fuck is that?
Ooh, yeah, fuck that. I like. Have you ever had smoked eel on sushi?
Yeah.
Smoked eel with that sauce over like nigiri.
Yeah, I have to have the sauce to make it taste better. I can't do it without it.
Oh, it's good, dude. I mean, it's real good. I actually make a really good smoked salmon sushi.
Oh, fuck. You'd eat fucking like elephant penis if it was like I was on sushi.
Salmon is a common sushi.
I know that, Ed.
Yeah, you don't fucking know nothing about that. No, you don't know nothing about that.
Ed, don't make me put on my kimono and make authentic sushi.
You don't know about that sushi, dog.
Fold the napkin.
No, I buy Costco Atlantic salmon, fresh Atlantic salmon, because it's sushi grade, right?
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's been frozen, you have to freeze it for 24 hours, 24 to 40 hours, and then thaw it again, just to make sure the parasites are gone. But then you make your slices, right? Not with the grain, against the grain. I got a flayer, a nice one. Yeah. What you looking at that for, bro?
Like I'm picturing you like fucking like Mr. Miyagi over there.
No. You know how the picture raw salmon, right?
I'm fucking chef.
You have the
know what salmon looks like.
You know what I'm talking about, the grooves?
Yes.
Well, you don't cut with the grooves when you.
You always cut. It's the same with steak. You always cut against the grain.
You cut it in like nice little thin slices. Put it on top of some rice. You know how to make the sushi rice, bro? You don't know how to make the sushi
sticky rice.
So let me explain it to you.
Sticky rice, Ed.
No, you see, first you need to get some water and some rice vinegar. Just pour a little bit of rice vinegar in the water, and that's what you're going to be dipping your hands in. Then you take a little glob of that rice, and you have to make sure you make it right beforehand, though. You can't be making that little slushy fucking Mississippi mud rice. I know you like that shit. That shit you put in like some fucking, you cook for like 5 hours boiling or some shit. That shit turns into like pudding. Mm-hmm. All right? So after that, you dip your hands in that more rice vinegar and water. And you take that sushi rice and you ball it, but you gotta put it in between your knuckles right here, right? And you form it, right? And you just squeeze it, and then you take your little slices of salmon, put it on top, and then you take your indent finger and you just press it down, and bam, you got your sushi, bro.
Or you can just buy one of those things on Amazon. You just
And then
put
you
it
know
all
what
together.
you do next, Grant?
Make the sushi roll.
Nah, cuz let me tell you how you do it. Once you prep your sushi, you got your salmon on your rice, right?
And you got to wrap it.
No, you got your blowtorch, motherfucker.
Oh, fuck. Here we go.
You got your First, you take the torch, you graze that salmon, right?
Do you fucking work at Nobu? Fuck.
Take that torch, you get it nice and like seared, right? On top, not too long. Then you take a piece of very, very thin American cheese, put it on top, and some mayonnaise.
I want to see you
and some mayonnaise on, just a little bit of swirl mayonnaise on top, and then you torch that son of a bitch.
Do you fucking put like traditional
you
Japanese
put that
music
shit
as you
in your
do
mouth? That will melt in your fucking mouth, and it's going to taste phenomenal.
I want to see this. I need to see a live video of you doing this.
I mean, I might as well be a sushi chef.
You probably say like arigato. What the?
Arigato gozaimasu. Don't you touch so much there? Blowtorch in Okinawa finna bring up some World War II flashbacks. Hey, I can talk about that too.
Oh,
I know my Okinawan history. I visit every place in Okinawa. Went to Iwo Jima, Grant. You know what Iwo Jima is? Nah,
yes, Ed. Yes, Ed. We all taking
illiterate bastard.
You act like I dropped out the 5th grade.
Oh, Iwo Jima. Got to go to Iwo Jima, grab that black sand. I got a whole jar of it. And then you take your dog tags once you climb to Mount Suribachi. You know what Mount Suribachi is?
Yes, it's the mountain in fucking Okinawa, Ed. God.
It's not the hot sauce, Grant. It's Mount Suribachi, all right? Okay. You climb to the top.
Mount Sriracha?
Climb to the top, you can take your dog tags, but you're not military, so you just sit there and look fucking fat. You put your dog tags on the monument up there.
Oh.
That's what Marines do, but you don't fucking know about that either. Cultured, Grant. I've traveled the motherfucking world.
Fucking probably wear a kimono at home. You're probably like that white. You remember that fat white guy like dressing in
his karate?
That's you. Oh man.
Oh god. All
right. This is a gaming podcast. I hope nobody realizes that. This is,
oh yeah,
we are going to talk about games.
Stop it. But I had to bring. I had some beef, dude. I had to get it. I'm about.
That is true.
Londoners. All right, Grant.
Did you? That was a 17. That was a 17-minute segment on English food.
Sure was. All right, Crimson Desert, Grant. You haven't played it yet.
I've not. I just finished.
You will.
I just finished a game.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Crimson Desert sells 5 million copies in like 30 days.
That's crazy.
It has beaten out all games like it. Selling period.
Yeah.
All right. I showed you a screenshot. I sent it to you on the phone. You probably just ignored it because you were fucking stuffing your face with pizza or some shit.
No, I didn't know. I just thought it was from you and I ignored you. I was like, oh God, this loser.
All right, check this out. See if you can see that. Look at those numbers.
Yes.
Assassin's Creed Shadows, 5 million players. Remember, we still don't know the fucking copies yet. We don't know how much they sold over a year later.
I like how they keep
came out last March, dude.
I like how they keep throwing that in there.
Yeah. 5 million players in 4 months. Ghost of Tsushima, 5 million in 4 months. Expedition 33, Game of the Year, fantastic game, fantastic RPG. 5 million in 5 months. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, another great RPG. 5 million in a year. Grant, Crimson Desert is 5 million copies in 30 days.
It's incredible.
Now, don't get me wrong. I am on chapter 12 right now. I've done a lot of shit around the map before I got to chapter 12.
This is how I know it's a long game, because if you're still playing it and you haven't beaten it yet, because usually you beat games in like a week.
I won't say my playtime, but
fuck.
Listen. When the game first released, there were some issues. Controls I didn't like the controls at first. You had to get used to them. They fixed a lot of those issues. They fixed a lot of the sluggishness, sluggish aspects of it.
Mm-hmm.
The fast travel points weren't there. It felt kind of like a grind getting from point A to point B, but they increased that. They did a shit ton of fucking patches. They listened to fucking feedback. They got patches out within days to get the game to where it's at now. And they have another huge patch incoming to fix a lot of other stuff. But where it's at right now, it reminds me so much when the first initial release of Cyberpunk. Except Cyberpunk took longer to develop and patch into what it is now, right? It took a lot longer. They've done it like within a couple weeks. They've gotten to being a fantastic game because when it first released on Steam, you saw the numbers. They were mixed. It was mixed reviews. It was like at a 60 to 70% within that period. Now, but within the patches, within just several days after release, it got up to very good score on Steam. And it was hitting almost 300,000 concurrent players for so long, and it still is a high player count because there's a lot of shit to do in the fucking game. There's a lot of shit to do, Grant. I'm talking about you will be in the starting area for fucking ever. If you're one of those guys who has to discover everything, you will be 300 plus fucking hours before you beat this game.
Damn.
Malachi says the amount of little details or mechanics they implemented surprised me. He also said, well, it wasn't people hacking Cyberpunk's data. That's true. But you got to, like, he kind of says it right there. So many little things in the world that you discovered that they just put in random places, like punching a wall and the wall flipping over and bam, there's a treasure chest and like this cool looking room, or that's everywhere. You see these little indentions in the walls that kind of look out of place. Punch it, it'll probably be a treasure.
I'm gonna make a murderer, Ed.
You a murderer?
So I'm gonna do some murder everybody. I'm gonna be an assassin.
You're not gonna be able to progress well with doing that. And you can murder everybody if you want. Your contribution to the areas that you go to are going to go down.
Oh. Like I can't
hit certain contribution areas, open certain quests up too, and you have to finish a lot of faction quests to open up the.
So I got to be a good guy.
Finale faction quest for every region.
You got to be a good guy.
You can catch outlaws, punch them in the fucking face, tie them up, rope them up on your fucking horse, take them to the goddamn pen.
Didn't somebody call you a cunt? You killed their whole family?
Yeah, they did.
Fucking Game of Thrones.
I was stealing from the little bunnies at the Wilderness Preserve. The bunnies, they're like furry guys, girls, like nobles wearing bunny mask.
Yeah.
And I was like stealing their gold bars. And then one I actually killed, and they called me a cunt and ran away.
Murdered his whole family, Ed.
Yeah. And then there's I just got the dragon in chapter 12. Spoilers for anyone.
What's
the
in
drag?
The
but like, there's a timer on the dragon. But once you summon him, I mean, it makes travel so much easier. It's like, why did I waste all this time getting a legendary horse?
All right, so let me ask you a question. How many people have you burned with this dragon?
Oh, dude. Because you can do a fireball. You can do a multi-shot fireball if you aim. And then you can breathe fire. And there's the main quest has there's battle sequences that you have to use your dragon and like take out towers and shit like that. But you can go travel the map world and just go in and just burn some people if you want. I mean, it's crazy they have so much shit in the game, and then they add a dragon aerial combat to the game also. That's easy to control.
I feel like this game's going to be like
controls. You have to invert stick, and no, it's just easy.
I feel like this game's going to be like Grand Theft Auto for me because I always do like 5 or 6 quests, and then I want to try to see how many stars I can get. I immediately try to find the code for all the weapons, and then I try to like see how many stars I can get.
You can make money by taking a wagon of your goods from your camp that you end up building up, because you build up a camp also. You find your followers of the Greymanes. And they like are good sellers, weapon sellers, they're blacksmiths, whatever. And you build your camp up by going on dispatch missions where you send your followers on these special missions that you find all the way through the map as you liberate places throughout the map. So if you liberate an area, you get access usually to like a dispatch mission that you can either build. Like some guy, you build a wolf statue in one of the main cities because they want to celebrate the Greymanes and their the faction, the alliance you joined with them. So you build a statue, commemorating the Greymanes, your tribe. And then the statue's there as soon as it's built forever, and it's in the game.
Now, like I said, there's also gambling.
Yeah, there's gambling. There's
gambling
den.
I'm gonna lose all my money.
Yeah. Yeah, it takes a little while to get used to the game to understand how it works, but once you get used to it, you can you'll learn a skill called cheat, and because you'll catch people cheating, and once they get caught, the bodyguard guy will come by, grab the dude's hand, and slam it with a fucking hammer.
Oh, nice.
And then and once you do that like 3 times, you learn the skill cheating, and so you can use the cheat skill and never get caught.
Do you cheat all the time, Ed?
Oh yeah. I mean, there's later in the game, like in the different areas, you can put up 100 silver, which is a lot of money in that game, and bet like even more than that. And
how much money you got?
Oh, I robbed a lot of bunnies. Dude. I robbed a ton of bunnies. I'm sitting at like 5,500 silver right now, and I have like 14 gold bars in the bank right now.
Is that a lot?
And you can put your gold bars in the bank, Grant, and guess what? And it accumulates interest.
The fuck?
Yes, that's in the game too.
So, like, will it accumulate interest when I'm
Black
not playing?
Desert? Actually, there's a lot of mechanics from Black Desert they took in the game.
So, like, let's say I'm not playing it. Does it accumulate? Does it only accumulate when you're playing?
I'm not sure about that.
You talk about like a real bank.
There is a special token or item you get called a piggy bank that if you use it before you go offline, it'll accumulate silver for you.
Oh shit!
Yeah. But you get a bunch of those items finding the bosses in the game that are so fucking many that you don't even have to run into. You don't have to fight. But if you fight them, you get these special items you use and they're permanent buffs to your character. That's the point of exploring. And that's why they want you to explore. And you get a lot of good, like, quality of life stuff. And weapons and stuff, armor, cool looking armor sets. I got the black shadow plate stuff. That looks really cool.
So what is your character like? Can you be like a mage?
So you can in a type of way. All right. So you have Cliff, who's the main guy. He can use pretty much all weapons. Mm-hmm. And he's really the one you want to play with because he does all the story stuff, right?
I see.
But you do have the girl, I forget her name, but and the big old orc looking guy. He's like a barbarian looking guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he is like he can dual wield like a hammer, a 2-handed hammer, and either a 2-handed sword or axe in the other hand. But they all have different skills. The girl's really fast. She has a rapier and a shield that she can toss, like Captain America.
That's cool.
And she can do like these beams that she can shoot out, and like they come from the sky and land on the ground.
Oh,
the other guy's more like a husky, barbarian guy that just, a lot of wrestling stuff and dual wield 2-handed. It's like a fury warrior in WoW.
Yeah.
But Cliff is really, your mix of that's jack of all trades, right? Bow, I love the bow build with the infinite arrows because you have abyss gears, right? Abyss gears are like basically gems. They're like materia. Think of it like that.
Oh, okay. All right.
But they're the real main power-ups of the game because you can get different levels, you can synthesize them, make better ones and stuff like that.
That's cool.
And a lot of this game skills, like your special attacks, come from those abyss gems. You sock them how you want to, mix and match, build, whatever the fuck you want, dude. Like you can test out the skills and just make whatever the fuck you want, really.
Interesting. But, so do you think this is the game of the year?
Right now, I would say, as of right now, I would, because the story is good. Because it's like a Zelda game, right?
Yeah.
It's a Zelda game, except it's a mature Zelda game.
Mm-hmm.
Like Breath of the Wild, the exploration and stuff like that. Yeah. Because Zelda wasn't really all about the story. It get there, but it's not, you can play so much of that game without getting any story.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's kind of what Crimson Desert is. But I like the action sequences. They're very cool. They're action-packed. I mean, I just ran into this fucking snake god on this random island that I had to kill like 3 ancient beings to get him released, and then I had to jump on his back and like take these little fucking spears in his back off, and then he throws you in the water, and you can see him like come from the shadow of the water and like come up close to you and start talking to you. It's a cool sequence, and then you get some special shit from him.
That's cool.
But overall, man, Crimson Desert, I like it. It's a fantastic game, great game. I think it's worth everything bit of it. Yeah, Malachi. Yeah, we're going to get to Pragmata and Resident Evil here shortly. Malachi. So let's get to Resident Evil real quick, then I'll talk Pragmata.
Okay.
Right, so tell me your experiences, Grant, and
all right,
your overall synopsis of the game.
So it's been a while since I beat a game. Busy life, but I actually put in the time on this one. This game was amazing from the very beginning. When you went to the first part where you go, spoilers if you're listening to this, I'm sorry, but from the time that you go into that empty hotel, you're looking around and all this stuff, you start to get the whole survivor horror feeling. Remember that old feeling, Ed? Just kind of, you didn't know what was going to happen. Remember that? Because the reason I'm saying that is because it takes away. Because I remember Resident Evil 6 where you had you already loaded with like 17 bazookas, so you didn't really need. You didn't really need anything.
Well, like after you played Resident Evil 1, you
correct.
got the Resident Evil experience, and that was like, bam, slap in your face, right? But now you go to Resident Evil 2, you're expecting.
Yeah,
you're expecting.
But also in the remake, you're being stalked by Mr. X.
Yeah,
and we're gonna get to Mr. X. But so you go from there, then you go to the hospital or whatever. Fantastic setup, like beautiful the way it's done. I'll be honest with you, I like playing with her more than I like playing with Leon, just because I like the whole having to run and hide and all this other stuff. Don't get me wrong, Leon's the OG, but I mean, all you have to do is like level up his shotgun and like 3 other weapons, and he's overkill, like really.
Yeah.
But I like playing with her, and I like playing with her through going through the hospital part. The first freaky thing was reading that book that described the thing with the big eyes.
Yeah.
I was like, oh God. Like, it's just stuff like that, like subtle things like that was cool.
It's giving you the expectation, the
Correct.
Anxiety, right?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah. And then when you finally see it, you're like, oh God.
Yeah.
Then I saw the thing that looked like you, the big fat thing. The thing. I'll be honest with you, that thing was just annoying. Like, it was just in the way. That's why I didn't like that. I actually like the other thing better, just because you kind of expected things to happen, but when it did, like, it was still good. Now I did think it was cool whenever Leon went back to Raccoon City, and you're like, now you're actually in the city, like on the rooftops and stuff like that. I like how they inverted buildings and stuff like that, and like you shoot through the windows, stuff like everything's on the side, stuff like that. You're going through the buildings a certain way. Shooting the rocket launchers, you're having to shoot the rockets.
I think they did it right, because you mentioned he gets overpowered, but I think that's on purpose,
point,
because it's Leon fucking Kennedy.
Yeah.
He's the vet. He's a veteran. He's been doing this shit forever. He's supposed to be fucking just kicking ass, but then it brings you down back into oh fuck, I gotta play her again.
And then when you go to the police station, they release Mr. X somehow. They brought him back, and he's stalking you through the police station again. Luckily, it's not big enough, so you can kind of just get out of there.
Yeah.
So was the blonde dude? Was that Wesker?
I think so.
Was that who that is? Was that supposed to be Zeno or whatever his name is, or was it? Yeah. So, I like her because you have to be careful with all your materials. The liquors, Jesus Christ, you know what I mean?
Why are they always a fucking pain in the ass in every game?
And there's always like 17 of them at one time.
always fucking pain in the ass.
But overall, man, the game was fantastic. The story was amazing. Of course, there's going to be another one because you saw the ending. But let me ask you a question. I didn't. So what happens? So I released Elpis. You know. So what happens? What happens if you don't release Elpis? What happens if you lie?
I didn't do that side either.
Huh? Because that's how you get. That's how you get. I want to see because I guess I need to see it because I guess I can watch the video because that's how you cure Leon. You know.
Yeah. Let's do this. No.
But overall, man, my experience with it was fantastic. Another great Resident Evil game. It could be game of the year. It could be. It just depends on.
Well, I haven't played Pragmata. I'm gonna do that after Crimson Desert, but I am going to play that next. Resident Evil 9 played, Crimson Desert played.
I loved it.
But they're going to be running for game of the year.
Yeah,
I think Crimson Desert can easily get like a lock right now on like adventure game or RPG or something like that.
yeah.
I think that can be a lock right now.
But see, we still got Tides of Annihilation supposedly,
unless if that comes out.
Yeah,
this year. But yeah, Tides of Annihilation. Yeah, you know, who knows? But there's other games coming out, so there's still possibility of major competitors. All right, Grant.
let's talk about it.
Grant, this game has exploded people's brains.
Oh, I can imagine.
All right. So the discourse around this game just fucking came out of nowhere. You know, it's a game. Basically, it's very focused on fatherly love, or I guess being a father figure.
Oh,
right.
God.
I haven't played the game, so I'm not going to explain what the game's about. But I'm going to tell you what the discourse is about.
I can imagine what the discourse is about.
All right. So the game, all these cute images, it's like it's like basically, this girl is a daughter figure to the main character.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's kind of what the game's about.
Yeah, okay.
She's being cute. She draws little pictures for him and stuff like that.
Didn't your daughter draw pictures for you?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. All right. And she played games, pretended to be stuff, wanted to be a princess, all that stuff, right?
All right.
All right. So the thing that left the other side of the spectrum, first thing they went for this game is, oh, this is a pedo game.
Oh, God. I knew it.
This is a pedo game.
Look how he's holding her.
So they somehow took and misconstrued this girl into being sexualized. From everything I've gotten so far from everyone that's played the game, reviewed the game, there is absolute zero sexualization of this girl. So they made something out of nothing, because what it's been doing is all these other streamers that are usually, especially the opposite sex streamers, the females, they've been breaking down over this game because, they get to see what I would say not a real life version, but an example of what having a kid is like.
So wasn't Hassan one of them?
Yeah, Hassan was one of them. Hassan's a fucking retard.
Oh,
I really don't even want to talk about him. He's always been a retard. With Diane and the girl from Rec Room, I believe the idea was protecting and raising kids. Yes, it was. And that's what the purpose of the game is. And it's a good message overall. But like, this is an example. I mean, like, this is like just clips from the game. And if you like watch some of the trailers or some of the game footage from other streamers,
mm-hmm.
It seems like a wholesome game. Like, everything about it seems very wholesome. And it really hits me like my daughter has done that. My daughter dances a lot. A lot of familiarity of having a kid and how cherishing it is to have a kid. And what you would do to protect that kid. You know what I mean? So it goes a lot into that. And the gameplay is your guy will have the guns and stuff, but she kind of like hacks and stuff during the gameplay.
Okay.
So it's kind of mix and match of that. And from what I'm hearing, it's doing very well. A lot of people playing it. Now this is where shit is like it's obvious. This is Kotaku.
Oh God!
No, but
how are they still? Are they still around?
Read it, Grant. This
Pragmata.
is Kotaku.
Okay, here we go. Pragmata isn't a sad dad game. It's a game that loves fatherhood, and that
Someone
rules.
hacked their fucking account, dude. Someone hacked their account.
Oh man!
Kotaku says that.
For real.
Tells you a lot about the game.
It's true.
It's a pedo game.
What are some the other side of it? I want to see the other side of it.
What do you mean?
Let's see what the responses are. Go to the responses.
Oh, the responses. Okay.
Let's see. Let's people arguing against it.
I don't know I don't know. I have to find their original tweet.
No. I'm saying like click on the tweet. Like click on.
No, that is not a real tweet, dude.
Oh, that's the screenshot.
Picture.
Okay. Gotcha.
All riders were out on protest, so the janitor took over the X account. Let's see. Like all other media and social media content creators, we always like anything that generates clicks, view, and money. Whatever. My theory is they saw who dislike the game are saying and really, really want to distance themselves from those people. Yeah, you mean people that are actual pedophiles that are. If out of this whole thing of seeing a girl drawing a picture and dancing, a little girl, and the first thing you think is, oh, it's a pedo game.
Yeah, you're the problem.
I am sorry, sir, ma'am. You are in fact a pedo.
Yeah, it's Manham says, isn't that parenthood? Yes. It is parenthood.
You want to watch this trailer?
Yes.
But anyway, I just wanted to go over that discourse in Pragmata. I'm going to play the game, but I still got probably like
17,000 more hours.
100 more hours of Crimson Desert at least.
Oh, Ed, I'll still be playing it till next year.
Oh, you're never going to finish it. You will never finish that game.
Hey.
You won't finish it.
That'd be Resident Evil 9. You ain't gonna talk to me like that.
Resident Evil 9 you can beat in like 3 hours.
I beat it in 17. It took me 17 hours to beat it.
How'd you like the spider?
Dude, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that thing's insane.
All right. Let's watch this. This is a new game, NTE. Is that an abbreviation for something? But anyway, it's official Fadia character introduction. Okay. It means neverness to never-everness. That's NTE. That's a new game. It's a new anime GTA-ish game shipping in a week or so.
Okay. Let's see.
So let's see it.
As desires. A small temptation is all it takes for that seed to break through. Look at what lies hidden beneath those fearless, proud exteriors. Tearfully grateful devotion and endless itching hunger. Jealousy. Delicious.
Focus on the mission. Don't do anything unnecessary.
Fine. I know you just want
Does it have gameplay?
Like, is this a game or is this what it
that
looks like?
guy.
No, it's a game. I mean, I'm sure.
Well, let's fast forward it because right now it's just a whole anime.
Yeah.
Like, let's see if it shows any gameplay.
Like a good person.
Life is too.
It's a long ass cutscene. What is that? Okay.
Invigorating. Prepare to feel the most pleasurable pain.
You know what this is, right? Straight gooning.
That's a goon
Gooning
game.
game. This looks like
Thank you for working with us during your special pardon. The director is pleased that you helped
wanna
us
see a
catch
part- I just
the
wanna see some
criminal
gameplay.
philanthropist,
In jail. That's how
E.T.
Nope, nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me look up some for later. NT gameplay. Gameplay walkthrough. Here, let me hide this.
Uh-oh.
All right. Here we go. I found some.
It's a trio of games as round one of
There's no
NBA.
gameplay yet.
Here we go. Oh, we can skip through that. Here we go.
Your computer sucks. Okay.
Kind of like Zenless Zone Zero, I think.
Yeah.
Coco, are you here to help?
Swear to God,
Yes.
every time you go there, it's a cutscene. For the love of God, can you please find some
Voices
gameplay?
mumbling.
There we go.
It's getting
Don't touch it.
clearer now.
Is that a trash can?
Here it is.
Nah, I don't know if I like this.
Looks like Zenless Zone Zero.
Yeah.
Looks like
There's
Endless
like 18 other games like this.
Enfield or whatever it is. Like you get a group of party of characters, but you do combos. They come in
Yeah.
every now and then if you press a button and do special attack. Or what is Tower of Fantasy, Genshin Impact? I mean, it's a bunch of fucking games like this.
It's a no for me,
It's gonna have
dog,
to set
right
itself
now.
apart. It's gonna have to set itself apart.
Yeah.
Bro needs to work on his build.
Yeah.
He was kind of trash.
Well,
That's what Malachi said. Bro needs to work on his build. All right. So let's go back to X. Let me share this real quick. All right. Let's see what else we got. It sold 1 million copies, Pragmata. It's pretty good.
I like how everybody's released their numbers, except AC Shadow still hasn't released their numbers.
Yeah, 1 million copies sold. That's copies, not players. Ubisoft. I gotta blow this up. Prior Nation posts Pragmata series reportedly coming soon to Netflix, and it has me. It has Pedro Pascal as the guy. They would do this though. They would do this 100%.
They would.
Is this
All
something
right.
you want to watch?
Let's talk about this.
You want to watch it first or talk about
Yeah,
it?
we can talk about it. I mean, we're going to watch it first because I'm sure everybody's seen it by now, but we're going to
All right.
talk about it.
One. I got good news, y'all. Gather.
You're not a warrior anymore, you're a sideshow.
What's up, MTV? I'm Ken Masters.
This is your shot at redemption.
Who are you gonna show?
The path I'm on now is not one of combat.
Maybe it's Ken's turn to be champion.
How did you find me?
I'm paid to find champions. Even if they're lost.
Is this a movie or a series?
No, it's a movie.
Okay. Yeah. Honkai turn base is your favorite, Malachi? Yeah, it's all right.
Good to see you, old friend. Still reckless. Sit down. This tournament is not.
Everyone keeps going on about your thighs. I don't see what the big deal is.
I'm positive that a fireball came out of Ryu.
Do it, Ryu!
What do you think?
Things will be awesome. I think it's going to be good.
I like how they're making it kind of goofy in some ways because Street Fighter is, at the end of the day, kind of goofy. If
It's a
you think
video
about
game.
it. But it has that 90s vibe a little bit in there.
The only thing I don't
That's
like.
when Street Fighter, I mean, let's be real, Street Fighter 2 fucking popped off in the early 90s, right?
The only thing I don't like. Hold on.
vibe.
Let me talk about this. The only thing I don't like is Cody Rhodes as Guile. Cody Rhodes has a lisp, first of all. He's gonna be like Sonic Boom. He's got a lisp. That's the only thing I don't like. He's got a lisp.
You mean this wrestling character?
No, he's got a lisp in real life.
I just listened to him on a podcast.
No, he's got a lisp.
He does not have a lisp.
I swear to God, he's got a lisp. Now, unless he's got like speech therapy that's fixed it, I can show you.
I don't know. I mean, he sounded fine on the podcast.
Dude, I've watched him for years. He's got a lisp.
I think Chun-Li's good. I think I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Ken, that's cool. For you?
Yeah. But they always make M. Bison look stupid. Like it is.
Yeah,
like,
he does. Like, why? Why do you pick that guy?
Like he looks like a scrawny guy. You know what I mean?
He's buff, dude. He's buff.
But like they got Akuma. It's tight.
Yeah, they have Akuma in there.
It's tight.
That's
my boy E Honda is my boy.
Yeah. Yeah, you look like him. Yep. You could think of a comeback.
That's right.
I think it's gonna be decent, dude. I think it's gonna be
Are
decent.
they gonna have what's the girl? What's the other girl?
It's gonna be better than the one with Van Damme. Guaranteed.
Yeah, it is.
Guaranteed.
Is it gonna have Armika in it?
It has Cammy though.
And is it gonna have the girl from Brazil? What's her name?
Oh. Will it? You don't have to do her right though. All right. What else we got?
Oh yeah, look at this. How did this happen? How did this happen, Ed?
IGN review: Michael or Bohemian Rhapsody is a. Come on.
No. Hold on. They're not the only one that's like it's literally trash across the board.
All right, that's fine. I'm just saying how they try to be funny with.
I know they're terrible. That was yeah. Somebody
Michael,
they probably Googled it or ChatGPT'd it.
Oh, fuck. They're trying to review. All right, so this is an IGN review for Michael, the Michael Jackson movie. Their review is Michael or Bohemian Rhapsody is a film of listlessness and inhumanity that can't help but suck the energy out of the room. Okay.
They probably said, "Hey, ChatGPT, give me a good joke about this movie."
And their review is based on the opposite of what he was, both iconic performer and a controversial tabloid figure, and a guy that invited little kids over to his Wonderland. Okay, that's not a great artist.
Mm-hmm.
Get it? All right, let's not forget who he was.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's keep going. Great. I think I already put this one up. Yeah. All right.
Ed, we're about to bring back a segment before we wrap up the podcast. You ready?
We got the random game roulette too.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Yeah, that won't be long though.
Ed, it's the Picks Top 6.
It's Picks Top 6. Hold on. Let me pull out that graphic if I remember where I put it. Here we go. Here we go, Grant. Old school. The Picks Top 6. All right, tell us what. Come on, talk.
Ed, this is the top 6 reasons why you're a fucking jackass. Oh, wait, no, that's my list.
Go
Ed,
ahead.
it's the top 6 easiest final bosses of all time.
Final bosses of all time. The easiest.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead, Grantster.
Ed, I'm going to go ahead and say this. Great game, classic, one of the best games of all time. Probably top 2 game of all time. But Ed, you know just as well as I do, it's Sephiroth in Final Fantasy VII, because if you're just halfway decent leveled, you can beat him easily.
If you're a true Final Fantasy player, you're like level 99 already.
Yeah, and it's very easy to beat him.
Yeah, very easy.
Like he's even got the materia, the summon that like where like the sun comes through and like blows up the sun and all this other stuff.
Great though. I mean, at the same time, the easiest, but one of the best bosses.
Oh yeah. It's fantastic, but it's very easy.
Yeah, I mean, you drop down after you beat his first, the first forms and all that stuff, and you drop down into Abyss, and then you just Omni slash him. Game over.
That's it.
That was my number 6. Go ahead.
Is it? Ed? It's Aldean in Skyrim.
By the time you fight, this is the same thing. Like if you playing Skyrim, you've probably explored more than half the place.
Yeah.
You're over leveled. I'm talking about like you got a stupid build, and then you fight this just like mediocre final boss of the game. It was a letdown. Cool fight, being in like a Valhalla kind of setup area and stuff like that. But overall, disappointing fight.
Yeah, because he claims to be the world eater, and he's just another dragon fight, basically.
Yep, that's my number 4. But
Jesus Christ,
yeah, my number 5, Grant. Grant, like. What do you think of when you think of Zeus?
The god of gods.
Right? Yeah. I mean, he is the king of gods, at least in Greek mythology, right?
Mm-hmm.
God of War 2, he was a fucking cupcake.
Yeah, he was.
Like, mechanics were just nothing, and the patterns were obvious. But Zeus, I mean, at that time, too, you can probably kind of be overpowered also. But the fight itself, even if you're overpowered or not, is just a very bland fight. And that's Zeus. He's supposed to be like the fucking finale, the climax. But no, you get a fucking vanilla boss fight.
Yeah. Ed, number 3 for me. Wait. Nope. Number 4. Sorry. Is Lucian Fairfax in Fable 2.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's pretty easy.
You can one-shot him.
Yes. All you do is you just walk up to him and press a button and he dies.
Yeah, that's an easy one-shot.
Or your companion can kill him. Either one.
Yep. All right, go ahead. I already did. Your number 4 for 5 was my number 4.
Okay. Number 3 is Calamity Ganon.
You talking about Ocarina of Time?
And Breath of the Wild.
Oh, Breath of the Wild, yeah.
Like, one, it's got the worst ending of all time. Like, Princess Zelda says, thanks for saving me. And then
thanks for playing 300 fucking hours.
And the credits start rolling. But Calamity Ganon's a joke.
Yeah. It's a cool fight, though.
It's a good fight, but
Easy fight, yeah.
Yeah.
What was that, number 3?
Number 3.
My number 3 is Mass Effect 1.
Okay.
OG. Saren Arterius. All right, you can literally choose dialogue choices to make this fight like skip to the easiest part of the fight.
Mm-hmm.
That's how fucked up a fight it is. But even when you don't skip it, he's still an easy fight. So yeah, it's definitely Mass Effect 1 for me. Also one of my favorite games.
And I'm about to take it back. The last two are going to be old school games. Number 2 is Dracula and Castlevania Simon's Quest. You literally just, if you start spamming the holy water, he doesn't even move. And you just kill him. Like, he doesn't even do anything. That's all you do.
That's a good one.
That's it.
My number 2, Grant, is Ganon in Legend of Zelda: The Ocarina of Time.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Again, you played at least what? How long is that game if you do everything?
60 hours?
60, 70, something like that hours?
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, you could be overpowered, have all the hearts and everything like that, be maxed up. But I mean, the Ganon in that game is just, I mean, just like I would say, Super Nintendo, like Link to the Past, fighting the wizard. What's his name?
Yeah.
Like easy pattern recognition.
Asmergon or something like that.
It just reminded me of that. It's a pretty lame fight to do all that shit in the game, just have a lame boss fight like that. But one of the best games ever made.
Yes. And the number 1 is easy. It's very easy. It's Bowser in Super Mario World. I mean, Super Mario, the original. You just jump over him or jump under him and hit the axe. That's it.
Yeah.
You literally don't have to touch him.
Yeah, that's a really good one. I would say for me, it's going to be Super Mario, except Super Mario Odyssey Bowser.
Okay.
It's just a cinematic.
That's true.
Majority of the fight is just a cinematic.
Yeah.
Except some parts of it.
Yeah.
We actually have to do something. But overall, it was just a kind of joke of a fight. Malachi says Alden from Skyrim. Yeah. That's an easy one. All right. Grant, that was the Pick Stop 6. Let's go into the final segment of the Powercast. It's a random game roulette.
Someone's got to brush off the AI.
Maybe he'll give us a good game, though.
It could be. Just like, nah. Pick it right where we left off.
All right. The random game roulette. This is where we ask AI to give us a random video game from any era or any console. And we either know about it or we learn some video game history. You ready, Grant?
I'm ready.
You ready, Grant? All right. So let's go to AI and get it to give us a random game. Give me a random game from any era or any console. It's going to give us fucking... What's that garbage fucking game? Oh my God, we've done so many of them. What was that one? You just ran around the city killing vampires or something like that?
Oh God. It was like one was like kept glitching out. It was like raining and stuff.
All right. Let's see what it gives us.
Drake and the 99 Dragons.
Was that it?
No, that was one of them.
No, that was one of them.
What about the bear? What about the bear that was driving the car?
Oh my God. Remember the learning games?
Oh, those are the best ones. Those are, I mean, they're so terrible, but those are great. They're great.
Okay. Let's see what we got here.
Okay.
This was, you know what? It's funny it gave us this one. This was kind of the beginning of the end of Square Enix.
No.
The start of the downfall. Don't get me wrong. They had a lot of great games up and down throughout the last 20-something years, right? A lot of great games, but so many trash games to match those great games.
Yes.
Grant, let me find a picture for this. Here we go.
Hey, did you know that they have Legend of Dragoon on the PlayStation store?
Yeah, I saw that. They have a bunch of classics. Now,
might have to boot it up.
Might have to. All right, so let's save that. And let me pull this game up.
Except Chrono Trigger, God.
Well, they got so many renditions of that. You can just get and play it on Steam, man. You can play it on your computer. It won't blow up.
You sure?
Maybe. All right, so let's do this one. Yeah, I think this is a good picture. No, the picture kind of blurry, Grant. It's kind of blurry. Let me get a different picture. But you're going to know what this game is. We actually played this game at our friend's house. Can you think of what it is?
No.
Remember, he's the first one to get a PS2. Square Enix game. 2000.
Nope, still stumped.
You see the picture?
Yes. Yes. That's right. Should have known. He loved this game. He was like, this game is great. This game was ass.
He didn't know nothing about that Final Fantasy VII, though. He didn't really know much about Square Enix.
Yeah, you could tell that because he's got like the Final Fantasy X haircut.
Yeah, because this is like one of their last games of Squaresoft or something like that.
Yeah, one of the last games. I forgot all about this game.
Give me random facts about the bouncer. I mean, it's an okay game. Like, it wasn't good. It was just like, meh. There, Square Enix, like, first time, like, real major first time getting away from turn-based stuff, right?
Yeah, but they released it like it was like could be the next greatest thing.
Yeah. And the character was kind of stupid.
Yeah.
All right. Random facts about the bouncer. 2000 Squaresoft. All right. So it was a launch era showcase for the PS2. Oh, buddy. Yeah. You know, it's funny how awesome that system was.
Oh, it was great.
You know what I mean? One of the best consoles ever made, really.
Probably the best console.
Yeah. But this was like their launch era, like the big one to put them in the PS2 era, right?
They didn't want to launch with a Final Fantasy. They decided to launch with this.
Yeah. Anyway, so released in 2000, the Bouncer was heavily marketed as a next-gen visual showcase. At the time, its character models and facial animations were considered cutting edge. I mean, it was a good-looking game at the time. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. It was developed by Square before they merged with Enix. This makes it one of the last major titles released by Square as an independent company before becoming Square Enix in 2003. The game's extremely short. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
A single playthrough can take around 2 to 3 hours, with shocked players expecting a long. And that's one of the big downfalls of this game. Everyone expecting a longer game, 2 to 3 hours. I mean, most games today don't even. I mean, the new Resident Evil, if you speed run that thing, it's going to probably take you around 3 hours, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Especially from a studio known for Final Fantasy VII. It uses branching story system. The plot changes depending on which character you choose and certain decisions you make to see the full story. You actually need multiple playthroughs. It blends fighting and cinematic storytelling. The game tried to combine 3D beat 'em up with heavy cinematic cutscenes, something that later became more common in action games. Each main character has a distinct fighting style. Scion was balanced martial arts. Volt was a heavy grappler style, and Ku was the fast, agile fighter. This design added replay value despite the short campaign. The budget was unusually high for the time, reportedly cost millions of dollars to develop, partly due to the motion capture and cinematic production values. Big investments for a non-RPG game in 2000. You could do unlockable content in the game, new costumes, extra characters, survival modes, arena battles. Many players never discovered this because the content existed beyond the main story. It was criticized for being too linear. Levels are mostly corridors with scripted fights, which made the game more like an interactive movie than a traditional action game. It became a what, Grant?
A cult classic.
It became a damn cult classic.
Oh boy.
despite mixed reviews. While critics were divided at launch, the bounce now was remembered fondly by the PS2 era fans. No.
Was it?
AI,
Was it really?
No, it was not. AI often shows up in conversations about ambitious but flawed. No, never actually.
Just flawed.
Just flawed. That is it.
We got to have some gameplay, Ed.
Oh, shit. You want some of that gameplay, Grant?
Let's get some gameplay, man.
Let's get some gameplay. The Bouncer PS2 gameplay. Here we go. Let me share my screen. God. Remove that. Blow this up and let's play some gameplay. The Bouncer 2000 PS2.
Oh, we out. This is great. The graphics
are fantastic.
And then we played the game.
Let's get some gameplay. Oh, God.
What's wrong?
Well, like we said, too much fucking cinematics in this game.
Rent-a-cops.
Here we go.
The music's terrible.
I wasn't expecting that from me. I thought it was gonna be like a dubstep drop or something. Let's keep going.
Oh
shit!
What was that? You saw it punched.
Oh, God. Never seen that game, Malachi? Oh, buddy. You saved yourself some time.
A lot of time.
And some money. All right. Grant, anything else you want to talk about, man?
Nah, man.
Shit.
That's the podcast, Chief.
Shit.
Gee.
I don't know. I feel like there's something else to talk about. Surely? Surely not?
Talk about your shirt.
My dinosaur shirt? My daughter.
You want some nuggies?
Chicken nuggies? Some dino nuggies.
Shit.
T-Rex, man.
Where'd you get that shirt?
Ferocious. What?
Where'd you get that shirt?
My daughter got it for me.
See, now I can't make fun of
Christmas.
Okay, see, now I can't make fun of it because your daughter got it for you.
Krima. She got it from Krima.
No.
Yeah, you can't make fun of me, can you?
Oh, shit. Now I feel bad.
Where did you get your shirt from? Walmart?
Old Navy.
The Picayune Walmart?
I live in Picayune no more.
Oh, my bad. Gulfport?
That's right.
Gulfport Walmart?
The GPT, Ed.
Oh, shit. The GPT? Y'all can put that?
All right, dude. Well, that's the podcast. We've been doing good. We've been doing them. They discovered a new dino baby in Korea. It came with Ed shirt.
Babies in Korea.
Came with Ed shirt. So we've been doing good. We were trying to hit up once a week at least. Ed was out of town. We could have done one last week, but he was out of town.
I was on a special mission.
Fuck, over there fucking dropping off marshmallows.
I was on a special mission, Grant.
Yeah, eating fish and chips in London.
Fish chips. And some beans and toast.
Shit.
Some team biscuits.
Do your English accent, Ed.
Hello, governor. Hello, governor.
It's so terrible.
That's a fucking fantastic.
You sound, if I close my eyes, I sound like I was talking to Frodo Baggins.
I mean,
if I close my eyes and do it now.
Hello, governor.
Oh, I thought I was talking to King Charles himself. Oh man,
Britain, you have horrible fucking food. That's for my British people. Fish and chips is the only thing you got.
So anyway, guys, we will see y'all next week or week after next. We've been doing good.
2 weeks. We're going to start doing 2 weeks.
Yeah.
At least every 2 weeks, or at least every 1 week. We'll try.
Yeah, we'll try.
Probably be more 2 weeks.
But either way, we've been doing good. All right, guys, we will see y'all later. Till next time, peace.
Peace.
Yo, edit. Pragmata bend your hand. Yeah, G. Tenant bring the heat. Yo, Ed and Grant, controllers in hand. DMG Gaming, the digital land. Talking about pixels, 8-bit plans. Drop knowledge bombs harder than Crash Band. Mike's on fire like Mario's flower. Power up, spit in under an hour. Joystick stories, arcade glory. Grant got the jokes that narrates the story. DMG, the level's complete. Talking games, yo, they bring that heat. From the classics to the next gen suite. Press start.